Well, for many people, commuting can be a daily struggle. We all know this. Some of us spend hours in our car alone in bumper-to-bumper traffic, but there is a new app that could potentially reduce the number of cars on the road, and it was created right here in Boston. This week's Pit Stop is in the Seaport.
Traffic seems worse than ever in Massachusetts, with many commuters doubtful that it will ever get better. Local software engineer Tawheed Rahim says he has a solution.
Carpooling has been around since the 80s. Americans just generally don't carpool because there has not been a solution on the market that makes it super convenient, right? We have the solution, and we have the answer to that.
Rahim has lived in Boston for 10 years, and the frustration he's felt behind the wheel inspired him to quit his job and focus on creating the app Trip Buddy. Commuters enter their home and work address and will be automatically matched with any coworker who shares their commute route. It's how Julene Wong and Gautam Chibrolu became Trip Buddies.
For Trip Buddy, like me and Julene, we were still in the same space. We literally sat 50 feet from each other, but I had no idea she existed. And she's a cool person. Like, I've gotten to know her, and she has some great jokes, sometimes not so great jokes, but like, she's a cool person.
According to a transportation study by the city of Boston, about 95,000 Boston commuters drive to work alone every day, something Rahim feels is a waste of time, space, and resources.
If we start taking a bunch of cars off the road and start matching people who are already on the road with other people, we're definitely going to reduce congestion on our highways.
But Trip Buddies is about more than cutting costs and commute times. It's also about fostering new friendships.
Having a commute like this that's shared, you have a conversation, it's also just so much more healthy. You just talk to someone about your weekend, you catch up on how the day's been, what you're expecting. You could even share some of that pressure with the other person. So it's just mentally, also really great. I don't think I have any desire to go back at all.
If you join Trip Buddy, you can only be matched up with a coworker, someone who shares your employer's address. Trip Buddy is currently only available in the Apple Store, but its creator tells us they are working on an Android version. So guys, when you drive into the city and you're sitting in traffic, you look around, mostly everyone around you, there's just one person in the car.
Right.
So if you think about there was really at least 2 people or maybe 3 or 4 people in every car, you really could make a significant impact.